Hello and welcome everybody into the replay for the Giants of the Kanto region, or just some of them because it's Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, and of course Gengar featured in the GMax battles for the next 3 hours here. We have just done a quick little remote with PoGo Traveler. Thanks very much for letting me spam in. Let's see, because the Blastoise is the one I still need out of the 4 of them. This is not the shiny and it's really bad. I've tried to remember the numbers in my head. 1409 for the Blastoise is what we need to see if you're going for 100%er. Iceburn is down because they are proving very difficult to catch. Let me know in the comments below how you did for this, well, replay, because this is technically the 4th time the Kanto starters have been featured in a max battle thing. Their original debut, which went horribly wrong, their first return over the course of PoGo Community Day last year, where I did get a Venusaur shiny. That was my first Venusaur shiny. They of course came back for the max finale, the horrendously expensive and very rubbish GoFest Max Finale event, which brought in the Eternatus, and we know how that went. Did get the Charizard shiny with, I think, the background on it, so Blastoise, we need this one, and I'm just hoping, let's see what we get. It's a bit of a squad here, but we've trekked down to Gunnersbury. It was the local CA thing here. Please stay in the ball. While I'm faffing around with this, I would like to say thanks very much to Melnick94 from the Patreon squad, who gifted us the event ticket for this one, so it gives us boosts of max particle collection and the time research and everything, which is hugely appreciated. Let's see if the in-person battles will bring in some good fortune. I hope you had a good day, mate. I really, really do. We have been quite lucky already. I didn't screen record it, but I did get a shiny Venusaur from a remote over to, I believe, Germany, thanks to Madmar. So we have had one already. Oh, there we go. One bad throw is all we need to get it done. There you go. There's our Venusaur shiny, one that's now named Madmar. We did actually pick up a shiny Girafarig when we got into the park here, into Gunnersbury, which is very nice indeed. So far we've done 10 battles or so. The thing I don't necessarily like about this style of event is it's 4 individual raid bosses or max battle bosses, G-Maxes, with their own individual RNG, and I think they're all a 1 in 20. I've watched Tagman50's video. I've seen a few people on social media doing 30, 40, 50 battles of all of them, like combined, not getting a single shiny, which, I don't know, it just feels like it's a bit iffy, and I think people may have a bit of a beef with that sort of thing, but let's see what we get today. Got our first local battle done with a Venusaur. There's a smattering of Gengars and Blastoise and things like that, so friendship level ups are plenty. Lucky Egg is down. I need to remember to get some star pieces. Just endless pages of level ups. 1554 for your Blastoise. Somebody got a shiny over there, fantastic. We got nothing and it's terrible, 1499, but that's fine. Typically with these, it's like, what are you guys chasing with them? Because I'd like to get one decent one and kind of call it quits. The same with the Charizard. I don't really want to do too many. I've got a 93 shiny and 96, all powered up to level 50. They're done. This, just to confirm, 2-star, pretty poor. The plus point, of course, for these G-Max battle days is the insane amount of XP and dust that you can get. Let's claim our Max Mushroom. We'll just go through and occasionally acquire those max particles. It was really weird, it wouldn't let me switch out my attacker, but no matter. We took down the Gengar, first of hopefully a couple of them. My microphone isn't going. Idiot. Why is it not connecting? We're connected. There we go. Time to shiny check. Let's see. 1644 would be the hundo. Let's find out. Ooh, what do we get? Not shiny in 1613. Next Gengar. We'll see if it's shiny. I do have a 98 G-Max of this, and that's what I'm using to take it down. People have been using Grimmsnarl as well, but I haven't powered up one of those just yet. Over 100k XP for the battle, and if you bought the 200 coins, I personally don't recommend doing that, because why? It's not a shiny one. Oh, 1634. You're a decent one. 10 CP off the hundo, probably gonna be like a 96. Catch, lovely. Iceburn definitely doing its thing. So, let's see. And, yeah, I was right, 96, 15, 15, 13. Blastoise. This one we do need. Hearing some yays, which means people are getting their shinies. This, not a shiny one, a 1354 is not good. Out of all, I mean, G-Max Blastoise, I seem to remember we didn't actually get to do too many of them over the course of not only the battle weekend when we got PoGo Community Day, but I don't remember doing many of them over the max finale either. It'd be good to pick one up. It's quite a good tank in its G-Max format, but not as good as Zamazenta, Blissey, Snorlax, all these other things. And if you want a water-type G-Max attacker, you go for Inteleon. 2-star Rebage. Our first Charizard in person might very well round out the first 30 minutes, but this Charizard spammed 3 or 4 overheats before we even got to the point of doing the D-Max, so it's gone already. I didn't even have to push any buttons. Glorious. We do have a lobby of like 93 people, which is splendid. This is one we do have a good shiny of. We powered it up to level 50. I think we're using it versus the Venusaurs actually, so there we go. Thanks everybody for jumping in on these, by the way, using the remotes. I will be remoting afterwards. I think, yeah, why not? Be it remoting for Tapu Koko or if we're remoting for these G-Maxes. Thanks for the love up. 1609, not shiny as you can see. Do I need the XP? Not particularly. I am trying to just edge my way closer to 1 billion XP. Charizard, somebody got a very good 96 shiny, so that's fantastic. We got no shiny at all, and 1600 on the dot.
How many people are still catching?
Not for long. There's another Venusaur, which I don't think I've actually powered up a GMax Venusaur off the top of my head. Then again, I do have a Hundo GMax Rillaboom, which I got from Osaka via remote. Actually, I'd like to see come back, and there's not in the event schedule for the next season either, which is really weird, but the Galar starters, bring them back with their now shiny potentials. No shiny, 1528, some way off of what would be perfection. Double Blastoise at these next two power stops as somebody's phone reflection just blinds me temporarily, but no matter. Let's see. Could we get a 1409 shiny? No, not even close. Second Blastoise, let's see if it's going to be anywhere somewhat decent. It's the shiny one though. Freaking let's go. The one we actually did need, it's the shiny. And 1394 is actually A-OK, I think. That is mission complete. Happy days. Although we'll give a shout out. Somebody got Venusaur and Blastoise back to back. Even if you get one shiny, you can always be outdone by somebody else. There we go. This is the 14-14-14. Fantastic. Good to have that one into the collection. People are diving off for refreshments. We jumped into a Charizard. 35 people made somewhat light work of it, to be honest. As long as people have got the right rock type counters, then we are all good. Let's see. No shiny one and 1622. So yeah, not going to beat our best. Just before the hour ticked over, we squeezed a few people into the Venusaur. Venusaur spammed on top of it, but thanks for jumping in, peeps. Will it be a green one for the thumbnail? It is not. Ooh, you are pretty good. 1546. Not bad. Oh, he's not. Francesco's not battling. He's done his bits and pieces. He's out of the game.
I want the Gengar. There's no single Gengar.
There's no Gengar. Not in this rotation? Why is it not getting the ball? There we go. Finally. Time to see how good it will be. 96. Right, it seems now we're targeting to try and help people get their bits and pieces. So this Charizard would just happen to be there. I missed the Venusaur because I did the other Venusaur. This non-shiny 1599. Ooh, you are spicily terrible, my friend. Some people want Blastoise, some people want Charizard. There's no Gengar in this rotation at all. I mean, we could just do both battles. There's Blastoise and Charizard. Well, that Blastoise seems to have lost its graphics. That's really weird. One big perk of these events, we get 3 special trades during the course of the 3-hour window, I will say. Afterwards, it seems to disappear. Lucky trade going down with Corey. So he's after a Raikou D-Max, which we do have a few spare, actually. And we've got one tagged here, our lowest stat one, so it can't go any worse, and he's very kindly sending over a lovely Litwick. Always going to try for a Schlundo on that sort of thing for the future Mega. So, dude, very best of luck. We're looking for 345. Quite an easy number to remember. Don't have many shiny D-Max spares, but in terms of legendaries, got stuff. We've got 329 little. Oh, it's the floor. It's the 12, 12, 12. What's new bag? 1963. Ooh, he's got himself a 15, 13, 15 as a legendary D-Max. Mate, congratulations on that one. Blastoise with, I think, quite a small number. I mean, literally that word of we're switching and splitting to do Blastoise and Charizard, the group has more than halved, and it's only an hour and 15 minutes into this 3-hour event. Boom! No shiny and 1359. You might be asking, why on earth are you doing any more? Because you got a good shiny. Why not? I want to try and help some people get theirs. Do the community vibe and all that. Besides, if I call it quits after an hour of an event, I think that's pretty low, to be honest, considering the nature of what we do here on the channel. This is 2-star. I stepped directly into the bright sunlight. That was foolish of me. This is a Charizard. I nearly said Blastoise. Not a shiny one, 1616. At least it's over 1600. I don't know if we're waiting for the Gengars or if people are going to do there's double Venusaur down the side there. But good news is we've got some Gengars this rotation, which everybody is thrilled over. Let's see what the Italian gets. Good luck. May you get something splendidly. That's horrendously bad. I want to see 1644. So. Boom! Oh, shiny one, let's freaking go. It's not the best, but we'll have it.
Hondo is apparently 1644.
It is indeed. I'm very happy with the shiny Gengar. Good stuff. What are you having in return? Bidoof. Shiny, at least? Yeah, it's not even bottle cap worthy, but there you go. Shiny G-Max for the day. Now what do we need? Charizard's the one we don't have, actually, because we got Venusaur from a remote. We've had a Blastoise, we've had ourselves the Gengar. Maybe we'll have to count the Girafarig as our Charizard. One more Gengar, and I genuinely don't know what's happening anymore. Some people want to do Gengar, they'll be going back for the Blastoise we were just next to. Any mood, it's 1612, not a shiny one this time. So there we go. Gengar certainly seems to be priority for the little crew here, and I would say I understand why. Gengar had an original debut, 24, the end of 24. Yeah, towards the end of that one, as its debut as a GMax, and then it's only been back for the Max Finale. It's not had a proper repeat session like the starters have been back millions of times. If we get another shiny, it'd be great. It's gonna be not a shiny. We got a 1599er, so it's pretty dead. And before we do a few more Max Battles, a big thanks as always to the wonderful Patreon squad supporters who support this channel, me as a creator, and going that much further. It means we can do this full time, put all the time and effort in we can with events, content, that sort of thing. The live events will be going to Chicago in just a couple of weeks' time. Very excited to be heading over to that part of the world again. LA and everything else. That would not be a continued possibility were it not for all of your wonderful extra support. So I really do appreciate you so very much. And all of you guys who tune in, watch the videos, and hopefully enjoy them. I would say, hopefully enjoy them. Like, comment, subscribe, and are part of the community here. Thank you very much to each and every one of you. Right, in between the Gengars, thanks Barside2 for this Charizard invite. Let's see if you can complete the quartet for me. Yes, you can. Let's go. Barside coming through. So we had 2 from remotes and 2 from in person. Jolly good stuff. It's not as good as the one we've had powered up, but it's a good spare for a lucky trade if somebody wants one. Paul, cheers. Actually, 1607 is a perfect candidate for a lucky trade thing because I'm fairly confident it can't go any worse. There you go. Lovely GMax Charizard shiny. Glorious. Barside 2 has to be named after you. One more quick Gengar check in the middle of a field. Let's see. Boom, no shiny. Ow, comfortably the worst we've seen so far. 1595. Oh, my not Roar of Time. That's the wrong adventure effect. Ice Burn has run out, so it won't catch. And actually after that final Gengar, Francesco and I called it a day. It was about 4 o'clock. Wandered on back, we're now here to wrap up. We've done the odd remote afterwards and picked up 98 Venusaur, which is definitely the best one I've ever had. But in total, including all the remotes we've done, before and after, 32 battles done today. So really not a crazy amount done in person. That's just due to the rotation, the number of people and everything, and obviously calling it after 2 hours. But I will say it's something of a miracle, having seen what I saw online before getting my event going, is getting one of each as a shiny, definitely on the better side of luck and RNG. So I'll count my blessings with that one. Picked up a few decent IV ones, but a few of them will be lucky swaps, I'm sure, later down the road. Let me know in the comments below how you guys did. And I will also say a final thanks once again to Melnick94, because I think this Blastoise, the 93 shiny we picked up, definitely the best win of the day. In fact, I needed the Blastoise, managed to pick it up. This came from that ticket particles, so appreciate that gifted ticket. It really pulled on through today. I'm more excited because we have an actual event next week. Tuesday sees the introduction of Orthworm, and Meltan shiny is being re-added through the Meltan box. Really looking forward to getting going with that event. So I will say, if you enjoyed this piece of content, please throw a like down on the video and hit that subscribe button as well. Stick around for plenty more. And if you want to see some more content, can't wait for Tuesday, check out these videos available on the screen right here. There's some really good picks from the last couple of weeks and months of content. We've been doing this for a fair while, so there's a good old range if you want to have a look through the back catalogue. But I will say, folks, until the next time, do take care.